station.
Ahoy there, hello fellows, this is Frankie Day for Frankie Day's Models. Okay guys, this is video 14, the final video, the final reveal from 1936 Bluejacket 310 destroyer, USS Ward DD-139. She's all finished, fellas, and I'm glad I got her done. So I'm going to try to assemble the display case. I'll probably do that probably tomorrow sometime. Get this thing in a display case so I won't get harmed. A lot of work with this bad boy. Okay, guys, I've done a total of 14 videos on this from start. Actually 15 videos. The first one was an introduction I was going to be doing, and plus the other ones are instructional videos. And so I'm glad this big boy's finished, and she's ready to go out for a patrol off the onslaught of the channel of Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, Honolulu. And like I say, anybody's got this kit in their stash, you'll find out what I mean, how this kit is actually done and everything. And this is a very good kit, guys. It makes a very good collection to ship model enthusiasts who'd like to venture in different types of ships of different eras. And four Piper destroyers were kind of underrated a lot in popularity of naval models, but it's the old Navy. It's how the old Navy used to be comprised of until what's shaken down today. And so I'm quite certain that Captain Outerbridge will approve on this, and the crew of the USS Ward. This looks quite different build and different paint schedule, opposed that to the original Bluejacket photo model done on the box top, and this is actually done in the beginning of the Second World War, using the new Rainbow 5S Dark Sea Blue. Okay guys, enough chatter. We're going to come over here and swing around and take a look at the mighty USS Ward, the ship that fired the first shot. And that will swing this thing right back to yours truly, and I'm going to be discussing too what I'm going to be doing next. And so we got a lot of videos coming your way, fellas. And so we're going to take a look at the Ward. She's all done, and I'm happy that she's all finished. Okay guys, all ahead starboard, and here we take a look at her. There she is right there as for the intro of the video. We'll zoom in just a tad. We'll take a look at some of the stuff I've done on this thing. Starting from the stem area. There, of course, you can see the ensign staff and the forestay stanchions, the stoppers on the anchors have been done already a long time ago. You got that hideous looking 4-inch 50, which was obsolete by the beginning of the Second World War. Actually, they were replaced with 3-inch dual-purpose 50 open mount guns, and got rid of those 4-inch 50. There's your ammo lockers right there against the bridge, and you got your canvas covers on top. As we go aloft on top of the compass top of the bridge, you can see the 36-inch searchlight that they used, and it was a good light. And when you stood watch, you had to go 60 feet up that ladder into the crow's nest. You can see all the ESC wiring, the aerial wiring get done on this thing, goes down to the antennae trunks. And midship, the deck overhead on the galley deck overhead, you can see the two 4-inch 50s, which were mounted on this type of ship at the time of its construction. And gun number 3 over here is one that sunk that midget submarine. And these 310 destroyers, fellas, these were actually, some of them were made already fared in, but this was the open the open bulkhead type, which later on they faired it in with metal, because a lot of the cooks and mess attendants were complaining about having spray go on top of the chopping board where they caught all the meat and everything and stuff, and salt water getting in the potatoes and stuff, and the carrots and all the non-perishable items and the vegetable lockers. So that was kind of like a bad design anyway, putting a galley on a flush deck destroyer, but that was the design of its day. So the only way to eliminate that is that they filled in this area with along with the hull. There's a side bulkhead fill in right here, which fills in an open galley deck space. And as we go aft, you can see the 12 triple torpedo tubes, and they work pretty well. And you can see I got all the boats all rigged. Go a little closer here. I got the whaleboats, the 24-foot motor launch, all rigged up, painted. Got the whaleboat on the starboard side. I got it all finished. It's all done, and all the rigging is all finished. I even got the flag aft, and a beautiful Norfolk blue looks nice on there, but that didn't last too long, guys. That Norfolk navy blue, deck blue, that was very short-lived, because shortly in the middle of 1942, that deck color became very dark deck blue. They got rid of that. And of course, this color actually didn't exist any longer either. It went more or less to haze gray and different colors. But for this was painted South Pacific green, and it was stationed after she went to refit at Puget Sound in Washington State. These two funnels, again, as I mentioned on video 13, were removed, and down below it was all troop space. And the color schedule of this did not remain a color of gray. It was amphibious colors like the LSTs they use, the LCIs, or more or less like a island green color, South Pacific green they call that. That's the color this thing's were used, the color schedule on it. So this whole color of this whole ship was very, very short lived, because right after Pearl Harbor, the USS Ward and the rest of the tin cans had orders to go to Puget Sound for refit, and some stayed and remained in their natural states as mine layers, and they're taken away from the combat zone as much as they can because they're obsolete. And those old boats came out pretty good, guys. I had to make rudders for them. I had to have engine boxes I put on there. And it's a lot of work on this thing, guys. Old Frankie Dave put his all on this, and I'm very happy she's all done and I can move onward. And I went to this thing port to starboard and make sure everything is completely fixed, you know. Everything is done. I don't want to leave no holidays amok. And she's a beautiful ship. I like his little four-piper flush deck destroyers. It gives you a good sense of representation of that, how our old Navy used to be like compared to how it is today. And these destroyers, they used them through both wars. I mean, they were they proved themselves pretty good. They were just obsolete for their time. But we had to use what we had because we didn't have very much, guys, you know. I mean, we had plenty of time to build a better Navy than what we had, but at the time we had to use up. And these destroyers they came in time. They took them out of the reserve fleet and made sure we didn't waste anything, which is very good. I was very pleased to hear that in history's past that they used these They actually got them out of mothballs and put them in service. They gave Great Britain 50 of these such examples, and they use them quite well as account convoys, and the English were very delighted in having these. And of course, we had a lot of sailors that kind of complained how wet these boats are, but these things weren't designed to be high and dry. These things were men of war that were designed to go through the waves in the ocean like a hot knife through a cake of butter. Okay, guys, this is the conclusion of video 14 for my 1936 Boucher and Lewis playthings, which is now Bluejacket ship crafters. 310 destroyer USS Ward, DD-139, 1941. And we'll bring it back to the future to Frankie Day of Frankie Day's models of the year of our Lord, the 26th of February of 2018. Okay, guys, while this video is uploading, I'm going to go ahead and clean up this menagerie of a mess behind me and get my workshop all cleaned. I'm going to get a vacuum cleaner, hit the deck, and get this whole deck completely clean, spick and span, and make a little bit more room right here. And once I get my model space all clean, because every time I start on another model, another build or something, I make sure everything's all clean, because like I say, guys, it don't take long for everything to get piled up, because you're grabbing here, you're grabbing there, and pretty soon you lay it here, lay it there, and pretty soon it starts backing up on you. So I got most of my paints I put away in the rack behind me, and so I got some of this area cleaned up, but it needs a lot more cleaning to do. So after everything's all ship shape and spick and span and squared away and cleaned, ready for Admiral's inspection, and when it passes, I'm going to finish up Mr. Martin Lamette's Hawker Harrier 50th anniversary group build, because it's coming pretty near. I surmise I got probably about 2 or 3 more days to have this thing done. I should have this Hawker Harrier done by probably tomorrow evening, or either on the 28th right on time. And I'll make an introduction. He'll probably after everything is all done, he'll start his famous RAF 1918 onward group and buddy build, and that's going to be very interesting. I got a couple good candidates I'm going to do for certain. But when I finish that Harrier, I've got a treat for you. I got the Portland steamer I want to start working on. I'm going to get her done. I'm start working on her and do a little tinkering that. It's not going to be a very steady build on it, but I'm going to do a little work on it here and there and put it away and get on airplanes for a long while. And I'll come back and get on to Portland again. So that way I'll get too enthused on building it and forget about my airplanes, because they're calling on me. And that Harrier's calling on me, and a host of others are calling on me. So I'm glad and happy I got the USS Ward done. She's finished. She's ready to be put in her permanent berth inside a dust-free display case, where she'll be there for eternity. And another build's in progress. Okay, guys, I got the Wonder Whaler over here. I'll probably be fooling around with that a lot, and the Yacht Atlantic over there to get her going. But main thing is I got my flush deck destroyer USS Ward all squared away and all done. I'm very happy, and I'm very happy that you great guys out there gave me some wonderful candor and beautiful comments on my USS Ward, and I'm answering you guys back on your comments and everything, and then keeping base with you guys. Know I still read your wonderful comments, and I'm here for you. And so is the Ward, and so is the Portland steamer, which I'll be getting started on that after I finish Mr. Martin's Lamette's group build of the Hawker Harrier. And I'll be posting some pictures of the Harrier on Mr. Martin Lamette's Harrier Facebook page. I posted some pictures of the Ward on Facebook too, on ship models, so it'll probably pop up on Facebook somewhere here and there. Anyway, it'll be here or there somewhere, so you can always look there for more details. And that's about it. I gotta put her tucked away. I gotta get this mess behind me all cleaned up before I start starting any construction. Okay, make mama happy. Always make mama happy. Take care of your babies, your children, your affairs. Build on, build strong, build good, and Frankie Day will catch you on the next video, which will be on the Hawker Harrier. And that'll be an update of the pre-shading and everything else. On the next one is going to be the final reveal. So I'll have 2 videos to that. And we'll see how everything goes. I'll make a presentation of the 1918 onward group build on my end of the entry. Okay, once more time again, make Mama happy. God bless you guys. You guys I love you guys out there. Take care of yourselves. And we'll catch you on the Hawker Harrier video. We should have one for you tomorrow. Okay, guys. God bless you guys. Take care, fellas. Carry on, gentlemen.